Okay. Awesome. I see others are continuing to join the call. We definitely want to say welcome to our Discover Relay call. This is our weekly call where you have an opportunity to hear about our incredible company and how you can be a part of a company whose time has come. You'll hear briefly about our incredible product, but you're also going to hear about our incredible opportunity from a person that I honestly can't think of a better person to share this information. This young lady who will be sharing this afternoon has an amazing career. She'll talk about it in the field of law, but just saw a need and worked with the co-founders of this company to kind of bring this product to market in an arena that not only people could be serviced, but that they could also take advantage of this incredible opportunity. So you're very fortunate to have the opportunity to hear from her this evening. Please make sure you have pen and pencil available. Take some notes, write down your questions so you can call me afterward, and I can answer them for you. But please, without further ado, let's welcome to the call none other than our CEO, Ms. Cynthia McLean Hill. Are you there?
I am here, and thank you, Katrina. Hello, everyone. This is, as Katrina said, Cynthia McLean Hill. I'm the CEO of Relay Collective. And while she said good afternoon, I want to say good morning. I'm out here on the West Coast, and it is a beautiful, sunny day in Los Angeles. I am really thrilled to have the opportunity yet again to be on a Discover Relay call and to share with you information about this really dynamic company that I'm having such a great time being part of and helping to drive its growth and build. So without further ado, I'm just going to get started. Although before I do that, I want to take an opportunity to say to every Relay consultant that's on the call, thank you and a special good morning. I'm always thrilled to have the opportunity to both greet you and also to share the message with your friends and people that you've invited to the call. We appreciate your support and we appreciate your partnership. Now, Discover Relay. What is Relay Collective? Well, for those of you who haven't had a chance to visit our website, to see our video, to peruse our products, I'll tell you just a little, in a nutshell, Relay Collective is a direct sales company, sort of a social selling company like, say, Tupperware if you're old school, or Mary Kay, Pampered Chef, in that model. We like to think of ourselves as a social selling company sort of on steroids. And what does that look like? Well, the companies I've just mentioned all are companies where, if you're familiar with them, you know that they share products, they have parties, they, on an individual basis, introduce people to a set of products or services that they can then purchase and move forward in the world. And in fact, they can also become consultants of that company and share the products themselves. So we, of course, embrace that model of sharing on an individual basis, sharing in a group setting, parties, demonstrations, things of that nature. But this is the 21st century. So in addition to that, and the thing that really turns us on and that makes this model all the more powerful is we're in an environment where people are sharing not just face-to-face, but the internet and social media gives people the opportunity to share with their friends, with their families, with their colleagues, with their associates across states easily and across networks very, very, very easily. At Relay Collective, we've embraced both models, and we work to empower our consultants' ability to take advantage of 21st century technology to drive their business growth and success. Now, Relay Collective's name, I want to talk just a little bit about that as I talk about or move on to how the company was founded and in particular the founders. Relay actually alludes to something that the founders do in their other life. our founders, Mackenzie Hill and Greg Nixon, have the distinction of being world-class athletes. And when I say world-class, I mean internationally ranked athletes who have traveled around the world representing the U.S. in track and field meets. Now, track and field is an individual sport. But at the end of every track meet, if you know anything about that sport, what you know is there's a relay. And the relay is a very special event. It's a team event. It's an event where you win based on the collective effort of every member of that team. It's one of the most exciting races at the meet. Each person passes the baton to the next. It's all about forward motion, all about teamwork, all about collective activity. And it's in that spirit that the company was named Relay Collective. Now let me tell you a little bit about Mackenzie and Greg. Mackenzie and Greg are competitive, as evidenced by the fact that they achieved such incredible results on the track. They are driven toward success, and they are mission-based. Their mission and their reason for founding this company was to share their passion for entrepreneurship throughout their network and across this country. They believe wholeheartedly in empowerment. They believe in taking their future into their own hands. They believe, and they were determined to create a company where if you're willing to work hard, if you're willing to put yourself on the line, if you're willing to believe in your dream, you can succeed. They were determined to create a playing field that was accessible to all. They brought, in fact, many of the things that they learned in their role as competitive athletes to this company. So it is transparent, it is fair, the opportunity for great success based on effort exists, and exists for everybody who comes forward. I get excited whenever I talk about them because they really and truly inspired me to take this journey. And who am I? CEO of the company. As Katrina indicated, I'm a practicing attorney in my other life. Have been an attorney for way more years than I intend to admit on this call. I've been an entrepreneur for more than 20 years, establishing a law and policy practice that is based in Los Angeles with offices in Sacramento, and our practice is both statewide and national. We live in a world where at the click of a few click strokes, you can Google just about anybody and find out whatever you want to know. So were you to Google me, you would learn that in addition to the practice of law, I have worked in the political arena in the upper ranks there. I've also been an entrepreneur and an advocate for entrepreneurship for more than 20 years. I was president of the Los Angeles chapter of the National Association of Women-Owned Businesses, and went on to become the president of the national organization. I have been invested in building and scaling organizations for entrepreneurs for a very long time, and I have to tell you that both as a matter of my business acumen and as a matter of my passionate political belief, for me, entrepreneurship represents freedom. And it's for that reason that I am so thrilled to be a part of this company, because in addition to building freedom and success for the founders, for our internal team, we are literally building and supporting entrepreneurial success throughout the nation. And that, for me, is the most exciting thing ever. When it comes to people talk about recession and they talk about jobs, and we're in the crazy political season right now, what I know is when we take our destinies into our own hands, we have the power to control not just what happens to us, but we have the power to set the table for the success of our family for generations to come. So that's Relay Collective. That's the founders. That's me. In addition to us, we have assembled an incredibly gifted group of individuals to support the growth of the company and to support the growth and success of those people who invest and partner with us as we take this journey. And among those, and in fact, one of the people with whom I am most thrilled to be associated with is the person who opened the call today, Katrina Ferguson. And I do want to encourage anyone who has any question about this company after this call and after looking at our website or visiting any number of our social platforms, please feel free to reach out to Katrina, because she is an absolute dynamo who will be able to respond to and support and answer any question you may have. Moving on, what, frankly, do we sell? At Relay Collective, we have launched with an initial product line that is hair and hair care. Our product line is called LumiBloom. We're really, really, really proud of it. We have created this product line from beginning to end, from naming to packaging. We secure our hair directly from India, and I want to underscore that. I told you at the beginning that I was inspired on this journey by our founders. What I can tell you about, and one of the things that just really for me became a pivotal moment, was as we were building the company, of course, there are all kinds of challenges that you encounter, and the thing that we heard most often was, gee, it's a great idea, but how do you get hair? How do you do that? It's so difficult. You can't get it. There's so many people that you have to go through. Getting high-quality premium hair just seemed insurmountable. You can't go, down the corner store and buy it. There isn't a U.S. manufacturer. How do you do that? Well, our co-founders, because of their backgrounds, getting something from India was for them no more difficult than just another passport visa. They traveled to India along with their support team, visited with suppliers across the country, actually watched hair being attached to the weft, understood and became fully immersed in the ritual of cutting hairs at the temples, the gathering, and developed a relationship with a couple of suppliers, and as a result set up a direct supply chain from India. So all of the hair product that we sell is imported directly from India to the United States and then reviewed and packaged here, personally inspected by our team, and becomes part of the LumiBloom hair care line. We're really, or part of the LumiBloom hair line. We're really, really proud of it. We sell 3 different textures. For those of you who are into hair, we have both the wavy texture. We have the kind of, it's called a body wave, and it gives you a nice gentle wave bounce. We have a kinkier texture that you can use for a more natural kinky textured look, and we also have what we call our Air Soft Wave, which is suitable for a straighter, less, very, very gentle bend. So if you like wearing your hair bone straight, flat ironed, that would be the texture that you would be attracted to. In addition to the 3 textures, we have 5 different actual kinds of hair. So they are everything from Indian to Malaysian to Brazilian. And just a kind of little secret that we learned in India, all of that hair actually comes from India. There were boxes of hair labeled Brazilian, which was actually originated in India. Just like here, it's a vast country, and hair textures vary based on where people live and on their genetic gene pool. And so what they sell or what they ship is, hair that's sort of curly, that looks sort of Brazilian, or that mimics what you would think is a Brazilian look. So that's just a little side note, but that's our product. In addition to that product, we also have a hair care line. Our hair care line consists of shampoos and conditioners suitable for either your natural hair, one that's particularly developed for that, and also suitable for your weave or your extensions. We also have an Aragon serum that is the most heavenly thing in the world. It works like magic, whether it is on your natural hair or on your weave. It's a lightweight oil, handles flyaways, is perfect for styling, works well with flat irons. Essentially, we have both a product line that is, we think, among the best in the country, and that will appeal very, very directly to our targeted customer. And again, if there's more information that you'd like about the product line, please visit the website. The thing that I do want to say, because it is important and it is a significant differentiator, the hair that we import is 100% human hair. There's no filler, there's no synthetic additive. It can be dyed, it can be heated to 450 degrees. It performs like real hair. It blends beautifully with your own natural hair. It creates just an amazing level of versatility for women who are looking for that as they live their very busy, active lives. So that's our product line. How do you get paid in our company? This kind of harkens back to the kind of the initial sort of parameters or rules set by the founders in terms of what they wanted to achieve. It was important to them that being successful, making money at Relay Collective, that it be clear, transparent, that it be easy enough for anybody to do it, and that people who are simply interested in selling hair could succeed. So, just plain and simple, you make 20% to 40%, depending on volume, commission on any product sold at Relay Collective. So 20% at the outset. If you sell, 2 bundles of hair and one set of shampoo and conditioner, 20% of that sale will be commissioned back to you. And it goes up to 40%. Period, easy, not hard to figure out. In addition, we are, as I said, a direct sales company, but we're a direct sales company that also supports building teams. If you're interested in not only selling products, but also in sharing the business opportunity, which is so important and foundational to what we're trying to promote, you will be rewarded for that. You will be able to achieve not just commission on your retail sales product, but you'll also achieve commission on your team's sales volume as well. And that really is plain and simple how you get paid at Relay Collective. It's a great model. It's intended to compensate individuals for their effort. It's intended to give people the opportunity to earn a little or a lot based on their own individual needs. We want to be here for the college student who wants to earn a few extra bucks, the young mother or father who wants to take care of a car note on the side, and for the person who says, you know what, this is the way I want to live. I want more free time. I want to be my own boss, and I want to make a career in the direct sales industry. We are set to be that company. We want to be your home. We'll be here for you every step of the way, and we're just so excited that you're considering joining us. So that gets me to our very last point. How do you join? Joining Relay Collective is as simple as going to our website to the Join Us option, where you'll find a number of levels at which you can join the company. Each level offers something different in terms of the amount of product that you will receive, depending on your interest and your needs. At every level, you will get marketing support. You will have your own replicated Relay Collective website. In addition, you'll have a second site that is a consumer-facing LumiBloom site in order to facilitate and support your product sales. So those two sites operate together. You can move from Relay to LumiBloom. Both sites are yours. Anybody on those sites you get commissionable income from, and that's kind of how it works. You can also call the company or email us if you're looking for additional information or support. I want to invite you to take a look at our website. I want to invite you also to check us out on Facebook, both at relaycollective.com and at lumibloom.com. We're on Instagram. You can find us on Twitter. We are, as a company, committed to supporting both the building of the brand and spreading the word about the company and what we're up to at the company and about the products that we're promoting through our company. Let me think. Wow, I think I've actually gotten through everything that I wanted to say today about Relay Collective. I'm anxious to hear from you, and I know that Katrina is really anxious to hear from anyone with follow-up questions or who may have been inspired by the call to consider in a more serious way joining the company. You're also invited to and encouraged to talk to the person who invited you to the call. Work with your local Relay Collective consultant, and I look forward to seeing you on the other side. Katrina?
Awesome. Thank you so much, Cynthia. We definitely appreciate your time and just the eloquent way that you share the Relay story. And now it's up to our guests. It's up to each and every one of you who joined us on the call. It's time to make a decision. And normally when we do a call like this, there are three types of people. And the first type of person says, you know what, although it sounds very interesting, I'm just not, I don't think that it's for me. And that's great, because everything is not for everybody. If everybody had $1 million, then what would $1 million really be? But what we are going to ask is that you stop and think for a moment. Because even if it's not for you, you probably know someone who is either in the hair industry, who's looking for a better way, who wants to get time and money as issues out of the way. And just be kind enough to pass the information along to them so that they can seize the opportunity, or at least listen to the information, visit the website, and make an educated decision. Now, the second type of person, they say, you know what, I'm really intrigued, but I do have some questions. And if I could get my questions answered, then I could definitely see myself getting up and running. Well, we're going to ask that you get your questions answered by someone who's fully engaged in Relay Collective. I tell you, one of the biggest mistakes that I've seen people make is they get off of this call or, go away from the website and they ask someone who knows nothing about the company, well, what do you think? They don't know what to think. They have no information. You have no information. So, like, what are you basing that decision, that thought on? We're going to ask that you you can call me directly. You can call me at 213-873-1000, 213-873-1000, and just say, you know what, Katrina, I have some questions. And if I can get my questions answered, then I could possibly see myself getting up and running. So just give us a call. Let us answer your questions so that you get the complete story from the inside rather than from someone who hasn't even heard or seen what you've seen. And then the third type of person says, you know what? When you said that you were sourcing the hair from India directly and that I could make up to 40% commission by marketing this hair, I was ready to get started way back then. So just let the person know who invited you on the phone, whether you are a 1, a 2, or a 3. If you're 1, thank you so much for joining us. If you're a 2, I look forward to your call so I can answer your questions. And if you're a 3, congratulations. You've made an incredible decision, one that can shift and change your life and your children's lives for generations to come. We look forward to working with you. Thank you again. God bless you. Take care. Take charge. And we'll see everyone over the top. Bye.